All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the OveRDRivE 3G late edition. What's up with the strong peoples in the chat? Queen Vonda Harris, Kylie Jen, favorite team in the building. Hoorah. Great Black Shark. What's going on, my brother? Yeah, man. Yeah. Shout out to my brother, Commander Cerulean Gray. Smoking it up as always. And shout out to the GOAT. Earlier, getting this onslaught started, this avalanche that's getting ready to come from all these sissy bims. You see, here's the deal. You see, you niggas thought that the good black brothers was just going to sit back and let you attack our women, let you talk down to our women, let you disrespect our women, let you threaten our women, let you fight with our women. And you thought we weren't going to do anything about it. So you got us fucked up. You thought that you was going to have a free reign to continue to abuse our women and shame our women, and we weren't going to respond to you. Well, like my man said in Tombstone, you called down the thunder, and now the thunder is cracking. Let us get started. Everybody heard it by now, right? Miko Worldwide. Now I recall the Mr. SKC, and the rest of these sissy bams talking about they want to save themselves, they want to get on these flights and fly thousands of miles away and pay for prostitution, right? And they tried to say that it was the black woman that was driving them over there, right? As a matter of fact, I heard one of their king sissy bims say, if they're willing to fly thousands of miles to pay for pussy, then what does that say about black women? Well, here's the deal. You see, I don't say anything about black women, but I'm going to tell you what, though. I'm going to tell you what the Miko Worldwide situation say about y'all. It says that what I've been saying the whole time. See, I've been calling you motherfuckers pedophiles. I've been calling you motherfuckers homosexuals. I've been calling you motherfuckers sexual deviants. This ain't nothing new to me. I'm not shocked at this guy that y'all trying to back away from. There ain't no backing away from this. It's out there now. Now you see, now the rest of the world sees what the SYSBM really stand for. You guys are pedophiles. Check out my new word, SISSYPHILES. I don't know if I got it spelled correctly. I got to check the spelling. But you get the drift. SISSYPHILES. See, what you guys really want to do is you want to get on these long flights and you want to go down there and pay for the prostitution of young children. See, let's not sugarcoat this. Let's come clean with it. You want to pay for the prostitution of young children. You see, because you've researched the countries, right? You've researched on where you can go where the kids are underage. And now that one of your people have been caught red-handed tying up boys and having sex with young boys, now all of a sudden, you guys don't have nothing to do with nothing. Wait a minute, what happened to save yourself? Isn't that what Miko was doing? He was saving himself. Is that what Mr. Wolfgang was doing, saving himself? Now, why all of a sudden you guys are distant putting distance in between the very thing that you stand for. Now that you see, now that it's been exposed to the rest of the world, what it really is, it's a pedophile ring ran by homosexuals. I mean, you're a pedophile, but you also got to be a homosexual to be a man, to have sex with other male. A boy is a male, right? So you're a homosexual as well, a homosexual pedophile. And I've heard Mr. S. Casey talking about the boys come to you. So I guess you can sit up here and say, you can get away with raping these boys because they come to you. So they come to you for what you call guidance. You turn around and you rape them, right? You turn around and you tie them up and put them in the trunk after you had sex with them, after you done brutalized them, right? Is this what you're doing in these other countries? Is this what you really want to go over there for? Is that why you can't pay for prostitution over here in America? What kind of man can't pay for a prostitute over here in America? So that's why you can't pay for a prostitute over here in America, and you want to get your ass on a plane and fly thousands of miles away and pay for a prostitute over there because the prostitute is a child. So you can't buy children like that here in America. Why stay over here in America and risk being caught and going to jail for the rest of your life when you could just fly thousands of miles away where you think the underage prostitution is illegal? Oh, so your boy thought that, right? Your boy Wolfgang thought that too, right? How'd that work out? So this is the reason why you want to, this is the reason why, because, when I first heard this, I was like, well, damn, how is it that you niggas can't pay for pussy? There's prostitutes all over the place. Call girls all over the place. And you tell me that you niggas can't pay for it? Now I see why. Because the prostitutes aren't children. That's why you can't pay for it. That's why you want to fly thousands of miles so you can pay for prostitution of children. That's why you niggas always talking about our boys, our young boys. Talking about you want to keep on mentoring them. Yeah, we see what your mentoring is all about. See, I don't know any mentors that walk around with rope to tie people up with. So this is what you was talking about your mentorship. So my thing is, this whole campaign has been a cover-up. All this attacking black women and hating black women and saying all these things about black women, it was a diversion to cover up pedophilia, which is what I suspected all along. Like I said, I've been calling you motherfuckers pedophiles. I've been calling you motherfuckers homos. I'm glad that it's out in the open now, that everybody can see it. I saw this a long time ago. I knew you niggas was pedophiles. And don't sit up here now and try to run from it. I don't want to hear shit. Because you've been on this platform and the other platforms supporting this shit, supporting pedophilia, excusing those in your group or associated with your group, their behavior, excusing their disgusting behavior, just like you tried to defend your boy Miko. Until you got met with crazy, stiff resistance. Now you niggas want to back away. Nah, fuck that. Ain't no backing away. Now we see what you niggas really are. pervert niggas, sexual deviants, pedophile niggas, homo niggas. That's why you hate women, because you like boys. I said this before. You niggas hate women because you love men. I didn't know that the men that you love, the males that you love, were underage. Now I see. And you know what makes it even worse? You niggas is you niggas actually try to defend this motherfucker. You tried to defend a man that's raping a helpless young boy. Doing what you guys said, right? Saving himself. He did exactly what you guys said you was going to do. The nigga got on a plane, flew thousands of miles, and started accosting young boys and having sex with them. So now you understand what this means, right? You can no longer show up in pro-black spaces. See? Especially on our spaces, the Gray Regime or the E-Nation, anything that's affiliated with us. You can't show your faces around here. You don't fuck with pedophiles, nigga. You lucky you niggas are on the internet. So nobody can't put hands on you. You niggas running now. Where's all this tough talk now? Where's all this tough Tony talk now? What's all this shit about black women now? So you niggas can't say nothing else about black women. At all. We see you niggas. We see you for what you really are. Now we see what's behind your whole agenda. A massive cover-up to cover up pedophilia. And see, so everything, whenever I see the SYSBM acronym, I'm going to think pedophile. Not going to think about black men, not going to think about black people, going to think pedophile. I'm going to think pedophile, monster, deranged, lunatic, deviant, demon. That's what I'm going to think. Whenever I see the SYSBM or hear about it, that's what I'm going to think. You SISSYPHILES running around here talking a good game. Talking all this bullshit. Writing those dumbass tenets. See, you niggas are what's wrong with the world. See? See, the world would do better without you motherfuckers in it. But that's just my opinion. But you, what's wrong with the world? Predators, monsters like you, who prey on our children, who sit up here and come around in these chats talking about our little boys. I see why you talk about our little boys all the time. You want to have sex with them. And shout out to the GOAT for getting this avalanche started. See, now you niggas can't rest nowhere here on social media. See? You can't show up nowhere without being attacked. See, it's open season on you niggas now. Everywhere you niggas show up, we gonna get the blasting. Y'all can't show up no motherfucking where except in your own spaces. And you may not be able to show up there for very long. See, you fucked up. You went too far. Now ain't no turning back. You see, there's some lines in this world that aren't meant to be crossed. And you cross one of those lines, now ain't no going back. Ain't no crossing back over. Shout out to my strong peoples in the chat. Great Black Shark, Wanda Harris, Kenny Conjo, Dame Frankie. Khadidra showing up. I knew I smelled some good food. So, hold on 1 second here. And so, getting back to what I was saying, hold on 1 second. Yeah. What's up, Courtney? And so now, ain't no more hiding spaces for you guys. You're no longer welcome in black spaces. I can't speak for everybody else, but you're not welcome over here anymore. We seeing these sister bims over here. We just gonna start shooting. With the alphabet, not with real bullets. For the YouTube thing. We just gonna start blasting. You ain't welcome over here. We don't want that filth over here. You guys are filth. You guys are disgusting. You're despicable human beings. You aren't black. I can't even count you among humans. And you got the nerve to come on and you know, you got the nerve to come on social media and start a group which agenda is all pedophilic in nature. And try to use black women as a shield to hide your true nature. But now we see it. Now we know what you are. Like, again, this is no news to me. I've been calling you, again, I'll say it one more time. I've been calling you coward ass niggas pedophiles and homos. I saw this coming a long time ago. Shout out to the First Lady showing up. What's up, Mama Rain? What's up, Good Judy? Yeah, how young is too young? I heard it too. Disgusting Negroes. You niggas are despicable. You lucky this is America, because if you was in other countries, there'd be hell to pay. You see, you motherfuckers don't understand. You blessed in this country. See, the law protects you over here, not so much in other countries. It is their role model. That's one of their boys, Courtney. That's one of their boys. Now they're trying to back away from him. First they started defending him. Now they want to back away from him. Oh, we ain't gonna do. Oh, yes, you do, motherfucker. You do have something to do with it. Don't talk that shit now. After you motherfuckers been in chat after chat talking about how young is too young. And how young girls can give their consent and it's okay for them to have sex with a grown-ass man. Now you niggas was talking that. You niggas was talking like that. So coming here on some shit now talking about some, nah, we ain't with that. Nah, you with that nigga. Ain't no difference between him and y'all. Y'all one of the same. Y'all the same motherfucking thing. Problem is, you motherfuckers ain't been caught yet. See, that's the only problem. You motherfuckers haven't been caught yet. See, he got caught because he fucked up. So you motherfuckers ain't been caught yet. Funny how you always send it to conversation. When I talk to one of you motherfuckers, the conversation always seems to go back to young boys. You always want to say, isn't that what you say, Supreme King Coon, if you're watching? That our boys come to you? So what you got waiting for, molestation? Is that what they're coming to you for? To be molested? You know, how do you defend a motherfucker that tied a boy up and put him in a trunk? First sexually abused him, then tied him up, put him in the trunk. How do you defend that? Are you niggas crazy? Seriously, you niggas crazy? How do you defend that? How do you put together a sentence, right, that sounds like a defense against some shit like that? You see, if you defended it, then you condone it. You a supporter of it. See, this is what you niggas is all about. This is what you always been about. That's why you use the black woman as a shield. So you figure if you create a diversion by talking crazy about the black woman, we won't see what you're really about, what you're really up to. But see, the problem is you guys been dropping clues for a while now. You think we haven't been listening to the comments you've been making about young children? The comments you've been making about young boys, young girls? Think we haven't been listening? See, the fucked up thing about you dumbass niggas, you think you're smarter than everyone. You think the rest of us are dumb. Even though most of your intellect comes from regurgitation, which really isn't your intellect because it's not your work. Anybody can read a book and recite what they've read. Anybody can read a report and recite what they've read. That's not real intellect. See, that's your downfall. You think you're smarter than everybody else, and you're not. You niggas is actually dumb as hell. Talking about your real intent in the public. Like no one is smart enough to read between the lines or to decipher coded language. And half of y'all wasn't even coded about it. Some of y'all was blatant about it. That's not very smart. So now that your whole organization has been exposed for what it really is, and what I said before, it's pedophilic in nature, right? Ran by homosexuals. Now what? Now what? Now what? All that you see here is the problem. You copying off of these white dudes. See the SYSBM thing, that's all white. The manosphere's white. You guys copying off these white boys. Oh, now you done got caught. Good for you. And I hope they throw every goddamn thing in the kitchen sink. And when they run out of things to fucking throw at this motherfucker, that they call up another country and borrow some shit from them, ship it over here and throw it at that motherfucker too. You niggas are an enemy to people. You're a monster to children, and you're an enemy to people. We can do better without you. We don't need you around here. Get the fuck on out of here. Go ahead and save yourself. Go to another country, okay, and get caught over there being a pedophile. So we ain't got to see your ugly faces around here no more. Or hear that dumb shit, that crazy shit you be spouting over here. We don't want to hear that sick shit. Don't come around here no more. Stay away from our spaces. Stay away from pro-black spaces. Don't come around here no more. Shout out to the strong peoples in the chat. CRU reality showing up. Red Virginia representing. First Lady. Great Black Shark. All right, people, I'm going to open up my panel for a little while. Going to open up my panel here in a minute. Okay. I got the Queens of the E Nation up on the panel. I didn't even see them up there. Going to open up the panel. Anybody want to come up and say what they got to say about these sissy files? Before I get out of here, you're welcome to it. Let me get the link out. This is the OveRDRivE, so you ain't got to hold back. Just don't get the channel flag down. I done said my piece. All right, the link is there. The back door is open. What are you talking about, crew? What's up with Run With It? Ladies, are you there? Lady?
Yeah. Well,
hey, nice surprise. Hey, what's going on, Queens? I ain't even see y'all up there.
We snuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back door.
So what y'all got to say about the sissy files? Don't hold back.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that they are being exposed. A picture is starting to come out as to what their true intentions are. They supported this person. This person had over 30,000 subscribers on his channel, and he was supposed to be the man. And he's over there defiling and raping children. That's not appropriate. That's not good. And these guys, they have to clean this up. Now they want to separate themselves as far as possible away from this guy. And it's a mess. It's messy.
Ain't no cleaning this up.
Exactly.
They can't clean this up.
Exactly.
They're done. They're done.
The party is over. Their name. They have to change their name and go into witness protection. They
Yeah.
can't be walking around with that name.
Yeah.
That name is mud.
Yeah, it's open season on these niggas, man. They can't get away from this. This is what they're about. Something that I knew about a long time ago. I had a feeling that these niggas was pedophiles. It's a confirmation for me. You know.
And it's kind of sad to hear them talk about they want to reach the young youth, the boys.
Right.
How are you trying to reach them? What are you trying to touch them with? You know,
They want to molest it. They want to molest them. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they want to reach them. They're always coming up on these panels talking about young boys, young boys, young boys.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was mighty suspicious when all of a sudden they're going from F the community to, oh, we want to reach back to the young boys. That was suspicious right there. Why you want to reach back to the black community you want to stay away from? Y'all should have stayed away. But you know my feelings on it. We should cut them off, scrape them off. Don't talk to them. They don't exist anymore. You hear them talking, they don't hear. Ghost them. Don't talk to them. Don't say their names. Treat them like they're not there. But hey, I guess if we didn't talk to them, we wouldn't have all this information and them coming up and they can't backpedal it. We even told them you better check some of your people because you're trying to claim they're not yours, but they claiming you and they saying all this stuff. But in this case, y'all claim this one. Y'all claimed them, and then when it came out, y'all defended them, and now y'all trying to reach back, doing everything. Shockers of shock, defending black women. Maria's no good for y'all no more. I wonder why. And
Wouldn't they buy her stoves 1 minute, now she's like El Chapo?
Oh
That's
yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah. And hey, they don't have to change their name. The world is already changing their name. What's their new name now? SISSYPHILES?
SISSYPHILES.
Yeah.
Call them PR.
Yeah.
SISSYPHILES.
Sissy pedophiles.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and now the final straw, they trying to reach for a cape. Y'all didn't want the cape. Y'all thought the cape was a bad thing. And now y'all want to grab a cape.
Great Black Shark, a lot of the sissy bims were defending them, trying to make excuses for them, trying to blame the children, trying to blame the young boys.
Trying to say it was a setup.
Yeah.
They found the boy tied up in his trunk. How set up can you be?
How is that a setup?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These guys are always on platforms talking about little kids. You know, now we see why they want to fly thousands of miles, because they want to pay for prostitution of underage children. That's why they don't want to pay for no prostitutes over here, because I figure like this here. How the hell you can't pay for a prostitute over here in America? You kidding me? Now I see why. They're looking for a prostitution of young children. That's what they're looking for. And they figure they can go to these other countries, pay for that, and get away with it.
That's even sinister than originally thought. You know, it started out as this hate campaign against black women. And, you know, basically it was fuck those women and fuck those kids. And now you look deeper into it and it looks as if, okay, you want to get rid of the mothers and you want to take the kids and abuse them.
Exactly. They use black women as a shield to try to divert the attention from their true agenda, which is pedophilia. And you know what? Somebody must have been listening to them too, because he got caught in another country. So somebody must have dimed them out. Somebody must have been listening to these wackos online, and dimed them out. I forgot who dimed them out. I forgot who dimed dude out. But somebody must have been listening to these wackos.
Mm-hmm. And didn't help that he was at orphanages all over the country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was on some Save the Children program around all these young children, these young boys. So he's been doing this apparently. You can't be too sure that he wasn't.
Wow, you can't even now. You see now, you got to question everything now.
Yep.
I mean everything. You got to watch people around daycare centers. These people who go to these functions for kids, always talking about kids. We gotta listen to the. You even gotta listen to the rhetoric now, because most of their agenda was in their rhetoric, because they always centered their conversation most of the time around young black boys. Even Coon came up here and said that the boys come to him. Fuck, they come to you for a molestation? The fuck you gonna teach him? You're a pedophile. Well, I'm not saying he's a pedophile, but he's a pedophile supporter.
There you go.
And think that money he been raising for these orphanages was probably to pay for his underage prostitute, the hush money for messing with them kids in them orphanages, or paying off parents whose child he slept with.
It was just all the front.
You know what? The first lady got a point there. She said SYSBM is a spinoff of NAMBLA. Yeah, I never thought about that. They're always trying to copy what these white men are doing. Right. I never thought about that.
Look at their actions.
Wow. SISSYPHILES is a spinoff of NAMBLA. NAMBLA got their own billboards, their own advertisement. I actually seen it for myself when I was in LA. I drove by one of their billboards. They got this huge billboard out there advertising.
That's disgusting.
It is. What's even more disgusting is that it's being looked at by some people as normal. That's even more disgusting.
What?
Yeah. People talking about some, leave them alone, they ain't hurt nobody. What the fuck you talking about? What is wrong with it? What is wrong with society now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, the right things are wrong now, and the wrong things are right.
That's true.
NAMBLA shouldn't even exist. The moment it was formed, it should have been, well, I hate to use those words, but let's just say it shouldn't exist.
And so SYSBM is forming their own black version of NAMBLA. I guess they're saying if the white men can do it, they can do it too. Nah, we don't roll like that, partner. Black people don't get down like that.
I wonder if that's why they hate single black mothers so much. Single black mothers are so overprotected. Anything that looks slightest bit hinky, they ready to kill a man.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's why they hate women, period. Black women, period. It's because they love males. They have a love for males, and as you can see, young males. And then you also have, matter of fact, that whole organization, SYSBM, is filled with nothing but homosexuals, pedophiles, and sexual deviants. How can anything good come from that? Matter of fact, what they even exist for? What are they supposed to be doing? Just saving themselves, just getting away? What is that? Some kind of I don't understand. Is that some kind of new accomplishment?
Saving themselves, destroying the children.
People supposed to sit up here and say some shit like, "Well, damn, man, you saving yourself. That's what's up." But here's the problem I got, right? And I'm sick, and I'm start calling niggas out who do this shit. I'm tired of hearing motherfuckers say, I understand where they're coming from. The next motherfucker that says some shit like that to me, we're gonna have a problem. What the fuck do you mean you understand where the fuck they coming from? Are you telling me that you understand where pedophiles are coming from? You think talking about, yo, man, I don't agree with them, but I understand where they come. Fuck you mean you understand where they're coming from? I don't understand none of this shit.
What is there to understand?
I don't know. But I keep hearing niggas say that, I understand where they're coming from. Fuck you mean you understand what?
I bet you they won't be saying that no more. I understand.
Yeah, I'm tired of y'all. I'm gonna start looking at niggas with the side eye who come up here talking about some, no, I don't agree with them, but I understand where they're coming from. I'm gonna start looking at you funny style. What do you mean you understand where they're coming from? And I done heard several niggas say that shit.
Hey, aren't those the same ones that's advocating that it's okay to mess with 18-year-olds because they legal, or whatever the legal age is?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Kenny Conjo.
Good night, Kenny.
Thanks for coming through, man. Yeah, and
Bye, Kenny.
yeah,
Pedo sympathizers.
Yeah. Pedo sympathizers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a problem in itself if you're sympathizing with a pedophile. There's absolutely nothing to understand or acquiesce or give in when it comes to that. If you're destroying the life of a child, then there's a problem. There should be big consequences for that.
And you know, it's just too many. It's just too much of this shit going on in the black community. We got too many damn problems to deal with. Now we got to deal with hate groups that are pedophilia in nature, homosexuality, the feminization of boys. Man, what else are we going to be hit with? Every time you turn around, black people got to deal with some fucked up shit. Now we got these sorry ass Negroes running around here calling themselves black men, talking about they want to go to other countries so they can pay for prostitution of underage children. See, I can't think of nothing good about SYSBM. When I hear that now, I can't think nothing but just negative and horrible things. What was that boy going through when he was being raped by a deranged grown-ass man who was saving himself? I wonder if anybody want to imagine what that young boy, and then being tied up in the trunk after he was sexually molested and abused, tied up and thrown in a trunk. Imagine how scared he must have been.
Exactly. I mean, he was 10 years old. Wasn't he 10 years old? That's very young. That's
right.
Very young.
10 years old. So he probably frightened out of his mind. And then you got cold, careless, cold, calculated, and callous Negroes defending the monster that put him in that predicament, that did those despicable things to him. And they are being allowed in our spaces, coming up on the panels. So you got to block them from all our pro-black spaces. I can't speak for anybody else, you know. But ain't none of them welcome over here no more. We even see anything, we even think It's a sissy bim. You out of here. I'm serious. You niggas can't even make a comment in here. If we even see one suspect comment, you out, man. You're gone. We don't want none of that filth over here.
That's true,
No,
Judy.
they
come on panels acting like they're better than everybody.
They ain't better than anybody now. They ain't better than anybody now. Yeah, let me ask you guys, Queen, the question. How does this happen? How do we allow this shit to keep happening to us? Is it because we can't tell friend from foe? Are we too lenient? Are we too accepting of our own kind even when they're fucked up? That's how we get into situations like this.
Well,
Dame, you okay?
You all right, Dame?
Oh, sorry. I thought I muted. Yeah, I'm okay.
Well, you did that stream the other day, Max.
Nah, good Judy. They're not Pookies and Ray. Pookies and Ray Rays aren't pedophiles. Pookies and Ray Rays are thugs in the community. A lot of Pookies and Ray Rays protect their community. I don't know any Pookies and Ray Rays that are raping young boys or girls. Pookies and Ray Rays are some hard jawed niggas that be in the hood. And a lot of them protect the hood. Nah, man, I can't. And then these niggas are cowards. Pookies and Ray Rays aren't cowards. So nah, they definitely ain't no Pookies and Ray Rays. Let me put the link out again. You guys can join the panel. Come on up here. Tell us what you think. How you feel about the whole situation. What up, Chaos? Nah, no. I reject the Pookie and Ray Ray comparison. That's not even close. No. Pookie and Ray Rays ain't cowards. I've never known a Pookie and Ray Ray to be a coward. I grew up with a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays. None of them were cowards. These dudes are cowards. What up, Jax? Chat. Long time no see. People are showing up tonight. People are representing. Shout out to the people who are supporting the Every Star Network and the E Nation. You have our deepest gratitude. Chaos, what's going on, brother? Ladies. So, yeah, Wanda, you were saying, oh, what up, crew? Great regime in the building.
Hey, crew. No, but what I was saying earlier, you asked the question, are we just naive, or do we just, accept, these type of deviant activities because the individual is Black or because the person is male, like we have the gender blindness you talked about.
Yeah,
I'm just going to support him because he's a Black man. I don't care what he did. I'm going to support him because he's a Black man.
Right, and that's what, when I talked about that, I'm sorry, I'm going to cut you off, but let me rattle for that for 1 second. I talked about that before. We Black people, we have to get out of this gender blindness shit and start seeing things for what they really are. Bad people are bad people. It don't matter if they're a Black man or a Black woman. If they're fucked up, they're fucked up. And we shouldn't be defending fucked up Black people. It's like I said before, you got good Black people fighting bad Black people over bad Black people. That's insane. And it's because of gender blindness. We're blinded by gender. We're so stuck into this damn gender war that we don't give a fuck about how much of a piece of shit the person is that we're defending. And you saw a prime example of that with these sissy bims at first defending this motherfucker because he was a black man. Never mind the fact that he molesting boys and shit like that. They just want to defend him from black women, which was a big mistake. Now they're wishing they hadn't have done that. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Vonda.
No, I just think it's disgusting, and I think that it's high time that, you know, we draw the line, because I mean, right is right and wrong is wrong. You know, a person should not get support, you know, for, you know, heinous crimes just because they're the same gender and race as you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I gotta step away for a minute, guys. Dame.
Okay.
Dame, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Take over for me for a minute. I'm gonna make you the host real quick.
Okay.
I gotta check my reefer. I'll be back, guys.
Okay.
All right. So what you think, Dame? I mean, I think that, to be honest, instead of those guys trying to separate themselves, you know, and pretend like, oh, we don't know him, he's not part of us, they should actually speak out about it. You know, let it be known that this is not something that you condone, you know, and that, you know what, this guy is, you know, not our group, you know, this is not something that we do, you know, but where is the damage control? Are they going to even be able to come back from this type of damage control? With the damage control, is there any damage control for this?
Well,
many say no.
It could have been if they hadn't started defending them. They should have more like defended their group. They should have been like, "Hey, we're not a part of this. Is not what we meant when we said save ourselves. We're not talking. We're not pedophiles. We're not under this. But now that it come to attention that one of our members possible, we're gonna look a little more. We're gonna look more closely at our members to see that we have no pedophiles. We have no affiliation with pedophiles. You know, could have just kind of owned it, but distance yourself. Look, that's not what our group is about. That's what they could have done. This is not what our group is about. We are not about this, and we have nothing to do with this guy. But because we thought we was on the same page, we're gonna be looking more deeply in our group to make sure we have no pedophiles, pedophilia, no confusion about what this is about. They could have did that, but because they were blinded, they went on the offense of defending black men. There's got to be something wrong.
Well, Great Black Shark says that there can be no damage control without integrity.
Well,
and those dudes lack integrity all day long.
It almost seems like the left hand don't know what the right hand is doing. We talked to one member, is like, I don't know this person. Well, your people in your group is claiming them. So, hey, that was an opportunity then when we told this person that, and this was about the hating the black women, and be like, I don't know who this dude is. And now they're trying to do it now, but some of the group had already started defending him. And so now y'all gotta own it. Y'all gotta own it, take the L, disband y'all group, start all over, or start looking side-eyed at your group. What do you think cis-bin is about? That ain't what it's out. Kick them under the curb. But that would be me. But since I ain't cis-bin, I don't have to worry about that. But yeah. Sometimes you gotta take a look at your group and look at them honestly. See what they honestly about. Okay, what are you saving? Nobody ever asked in this group, what are you saving yourself from? Why are you saving yourself from them? You know, I think personally at the beginning, I thought it was just a group that was looking for an excuse to swirl. So they were dragging black women as the scapegoat for their swirling. That's why I was like, go, 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 not stopping you. You're not going to be using me as an excuse to go swirl. You want to swirl, go. And then they
Oh.
started getting into all these other areas. And now it comes to the fact, oh, that's why they've been getting into all these other areas.
Well, Jax Jet said, have you guys considered that some of these black men are paid agents of white supremacy? Now, I'm going to say, you know what? I think that there are a lot of agents of white supremacy who are black. And you know what? None of them fools are getting paid for it either. They're doing it out of the sheer hate for their people and for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think they have to get paid.
Nope.
I think by them just being, a white supremacist in a black face, and making money off of bashing black women, they're getting paid for that. But
Mm-hmm.
there's no entity that came in and said, hey, why don't you guys go and talk about black women and do all of these, ludicrous things and tear down the community, and we'll pay you for it. No, I don't think in that sense of the word, no. But yeah, they are agents of white supremacy. There are tons
Yep.
of agents of white supremacy on these YouTube streets.
Yeah. They're known as puppets and pets. Yeah.
Oh, she said I meant like the men who built the structure.
Well, to be honest, they didn't build the structure. They copied the structure. They copied it from the
a photocopy. Yeah, they took a photocopy.
Yeah.
From some white men, and they changed so the acronyms around, put black men in there, and all of a sudden they wrote some stupid tenants, and now they have a group.
Yeah.
They become a group.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jax. I know you're a man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah. And then they became from swirling and being passport crew to hating community, one women dead, black women dead, community burned to the ground. Um, um, every other woman is the best epitome of femininity and submission. Let me see what else. Did I forget anything? Oh, and
They're
now they.
grateful, very
Hmm?
grateful. Don't forget grateful.
Oh yes, grateful, grateful for basic things.
A
Yeah,
grateful, poverty-stricken woman. They appreciate a grateful,
a
poverty-stricken woman.
Syrian woman on her knees. Yeah, yeah. Whenever they describe their ideal woman, I always imagine her on her knees. But anyway, yeah. So yes, very grateful. I don't know how grateful the woman was for the stove, but apparently she was so grateful she outshined a black woman getting a stove. And yes, stoves break down, and occasionally a black woman would need to get a new stove. But she's not gonna be so grateful that she get on her knees for it. You know, be like do everything. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked there. Yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Yeah. They excuse the okay, poor woman, foreign country is doing things for survival necessity. Black woman in a first world country doing everything to survive in her country. But yet those are two separate things. Third world country woman is forgiving, is survival. First world country, no, it's not survival. Uh, she gets those things anyhow, and it's not the same thing. Well, actually, it is kind of the same thing. It's just gotta see how you take it. Okay, so let's say third woman, she wants to not have to go miles away to get water, and you paid the money so that the water comes to her house. First world woman country. She needs help with her water bill, so water can come to her house. Same
And
scenario.
I agree with Lady Neek. She said, hashtag, we are above busting it open for a stove. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes.
Nobody's out here busting it wide open for an oven. Nope.
And besides, I personally think there was no stove. I think she said a stove. He gave her money for a stove. She didn't need no stove. She didn't need no stove. Yeah, they need a lot of things, but I never heard them not needing a stove. Them needing a stove. Uh huh. How else is she gonna eat and feed her people? But yeah, I personally think it was a a way of asking for money for prostitution without actually saying it. Oh, oh, I can't do you right now. I need money for a stove. I gotta get some money for a stove. What? Well, how much the stove gonna cost? I'll pay for it for you. Oh, you will? I am so thankful. Get on her knees, do her job, and he hands her the money for the stove, which I don't think she really needs.
And then he takes that and he turns that into, I was being a good Samaritan, when really you were not being a good Samaritan. That was just another form of tricking.
Mm-hmm.
You were a John,
Yep.
so call it what it is.
Yeah. So if a woman says, "Oh, I can't do you right now. I need money for my rent or money for my car note or money for my cell phone bill. I gotta go work some overtime, get some overtime so I can pay my bill." Oh, well, how much does it cost? I'll pay for it. Same scenario. But that's just me. I'm being devil advocate on this. I don't know too many women that works that way, but it could happen.
But you had to think of it like this. I mean, the whole
Hmm.
scenario to me sounds shady in itself.
Hmm.
You're going to a foreign country. You don't live there. I mean, if you're
Hmm.
going to a foreign country, you're what, visiting for a few
Yeah.
days or
Yeah.
whatever, and you happen to stumble across a woman who needs an oven. Wow.
On your first date.
And I mean, was that a date? I mean, and how do you buy an oven on your first date? How did that go down?
Hmm.
I wonder.
Hi, ladies.
Oh, hey, Khadijah.
Hey, Khadijah.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Great. How are you?
I'm good. I just got off work. About to
Yeah.
fill my tank up before I take it to the house.
So what you think about this craziness?
I feel like these men are just getting just what they deserve, and I feel like they should keep getting caught up just like they are, because they need to be in fucking prison at this point, because I have nothing left for them, to be completely honest. All of them can go to prison as far as I'm concerned. you know you don't went out there and got what you wanted and stuff like that, and you're doing it at the expense of innocent children and stuff like that, so they can go to prison. I will not be advocating for them. If somebody wants to advocate for them, let those black men in the whatever advocate for them, because I won't be doing it. So it I have no sympathy for them. Like, I feel nothing. I feel like they're getting just what they deserve, and this is their karma for shitting on black women.
Yeah. Shit not on thy anointing. Black women are anointed. to be part of the community. If you shit on the community, your community shit on you. So we have nothing to do with you, sissy bears. Y'all even said yourself, y'all not part of the community. Thank you for saying that so we can disavow you and stuff like that. No, they're not black. They're not part of the community. Yes, they happen to look black, but they're not black. They're a hate group. Bye.
Yeah, and you know what? I feel like this is just where hate gets you, because hate can be very, very blinding. And so it's just like, I feel like they let their hatred for black women blind them. And so, this is just where it's gotten them. And I just can't be bothered to feel bad for them either. So,
And just as we predicted, something's going to happen to them, and they're going to want to try to come back to the black community. No, buddy, you burn your bridges there. You need to stay over into those foreign countries you want to go to get the
yeah.
epitome of black womanhood, which sounds suspiciously like you might have been going there to get young meat, young
What?
children.
Would
Oh,
they
yeah.
really have the audacity to try to come back after they wanted to burn down the very community? They wanted to burn the community down. They want to come back?
The thing is,
why you think they're reaching for a cape? Why you think all of a sudden Maria ain't good enough for them no more? And she look like El Chapo in a refrigerator, and they defending black women. Shocker! What?
What I
Did
want to
I
know
hear
is
that?
how are they out here buying people stoves and stuff like that when they're complaining about a basic date?
I don't know. That's why I said.
I would imagine a stove is a lot more expensive than a first date.
Yeah.
Well, since he brought the stove on the first date, that's an interesting question. That's it. Because I'm like, how did he get her? How did that conversation turn around to a stove on a first date?
These guys are just hypocrites at the end of the day, because it's like they sit there and talk about how much black women are worth and talking about we're not worth, we're worth less than what, $5 or some shit that they said. But meanwhile, you're going to get a bitch that you literally had to buy a fucking stove for. Like, I mean, I've had a stove with every guy that I've ever met. So like, nobody's ever had to buy me a damn stove.
Oh.
So I'm over them. These guys are stupid. They're morons. I really can't.
Yeah. And like all morons, they will be extinct.
I knew it was only a matter of time before they went and started getting caught up and stuff like that, because you can only do so much dirt before you get caught.
Yeah, that's true. I thought maybe a bunch of them was gonna go to another country and get beat up on. Like soon as they get off the plane, we know what you're here for. You're not messing with any of our women. Leave my Maria alone. And then pull out some canes and beat them back onto the plane.
But peep out what they're
like
doing
that
to
would happen.
themselves. Look at what they're doing to themselves. These dudes are on public platforms, berating and talking about black women. And then they get caught, or one of their members gets caught abusing and sexually molesting a child. They make themselves look terrible. You can't tell me that these people in these other countries don't have YouTube.
Right.
And don't hear these fools in their stupid, ignorant, illogical rhetoric.
Look, it can't just be me. Like, these dudes, they sound like The Killer. They sound rapey. They just, like, every bad adjective that you could possibly think of, just take it and apply it to them. That's what they sound like. And it's really, really weird. And they can sit there and talk about, people used to bully me for being an educated lame. And it's just like, I'm not going to say that never happened. I'm just saying that, where I'm from, a lot of people had an appreciation for the educated lames. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, really. And not to mention the people who would have been considered the educated lames at my school, they were nice to people first and foremost, but I feel like a lot of these guys were assholes, and they were mad because they couldn't get the asshole part out without somebody saying something to them. And it's like, of course, if you're sitting here being a jackass, somebody's probably going to punch you in your mouth or something like that. So, you know, I can't. I really and truly can't. But yeah, they do just, they sound very, very rapey, and that's why every time they get on there and start talking about that stuff, I just be like, you know what? Hide your fucking kids, because these weirdos are out here, and I really don't understand, like, what is the attraction to kids? Like, kids are aggravating. Like, what is it? I don't understand the attraction.
Yeah, well, because kids are helpless and weak. They don't have the strength to fight back. Sometimes you can manipulate kids. That's
You know
why.
something? I don't need kids. I really and truly don't, because I can see the charges now. It's just like assault and battery, attempted murder,
Yep.
conspiracy to commit murder. Yeah, I get in trouble for running a nigga over with my motherfucking car. Like, you know, I will have to kill somebody and take all charges pressed upon me. Like, you're not about to sit there and just you're not about to sit here and mess over my child. Like, and you know what? I have a niece. I have a little niece. And you
Mhm.
know, I would have to kill somebody. Like, if her parents don't get to them first, I would have to kill somebody. I
Mhm.
really and truly would. Because it's
Yep.
like, who the hell do you think you are to be sitting over here messing over children like that? And then like even I think Good Judy said they were sitting there talking about how young is too young. It's like, what the fuck do you mean?
You mean how
What the
young
fuck
is
kind
too
of
young?
question is that? Like, I don't get it. But these guys are really, really weird. I'm not shocked any of this is happening. And I think that black women should just sit this one out and let whatever happens to these guys happen to them. And if that means they get killed or they get thrown in jail or whatever, let that shit happen and let them hold their own fucking nuts, okay? Black women, sit this one out.
I
Yeah.
don't even think that's any part of our responsibility. They
Mhm.
actually
Right.
said that they don't even like black women. They say they don't want a black woman. What the hell would a black woman be doing having any type of defense for any of these guys?
Right.
Yep.
Like, this
Yep.
ain't our fight. Like, look, I know some people will be sitting there talking about the Bible say love your enemy. Look, I ain't figured out how to do that yet, and I probably won't be figuring it out. Like, you know what, that, you know, there's a couple things that I have an issue with. That happens to be one of them. I don't love my enemy, okay? And these guys have openly said that they hate black women. I just so happen to be a black woman. I don't advocate for people that hate me. I really and truly don't. And I think black women should stop. You know, and I just, like, we had that discussion about whether our, like, all the loyalty that we're giving to the black men that aren't loyal to us, it's really starting to become like a hindrance, and it's like really kind of setting us back a little bit. So, like I said, as far as these black men are concerned, let them hold their own nuts. They got it. I'm going
So,
on mute real quick because I gotta go pump my gas.
all right. So after this, we're not talking about you guys anymore. Don't care about you guys anymore. We're not even. You don't exist.
Well, they need to
If you.
quit committing crimes. If they commit any more crimes,
Yeah.
it's gonna be spoken about.
Yeah. Yep. And for those of y'all that's in the bushes listening, you show your happy faces here. We're gonna kick you right back out. We don't have no more patience with y'all. Y'all
I
have
think we
nothing
should.
to say to us.
I think we should point and laugh whenever they get in trouble. That's what I would do.
Like we're not doing that right now. Yeah. What'd you think my trolling in O'Shea was about? Point and laugh.
Well, I wasn't in O'Shea, so I didn't see what happened.
Oh
Okay.
my
But
goodness. It was interesting.
I try to stay from over there as much as possible, because it's just like, I don't have a problem with O'Shea per se, but like the
Mhm.
people in his chat are just bad for my psyche. I have to stay from over there.
Yeah. But but as I said, there's nothing they can say. They missed their window of opportunity to distance themselves from it by claiming him and defending him. So now y'all stuck with him. He's y'all's. Y'all him. And we're all gonna be looking at y'all sideways. And even if we see you with your own kids, uh we're gonna be like looking at them, seeing if we should save your kids from you. Ah, okay. Vonda, could you hold it down for a second?
Okay,
Mhm.
we'll hold it down.
Everybody's just leaving. Where's Max?
Where the crew? You're sitting up here. What do you think about it?
Yeah, as a man.
Your male perspective. Crew reality. He's sitting up there on
Oh, he
mute.
ain't talking to us.
No, he came up here, I guess, to look cute.
Well, I came up here to look cute too, so we're gonna have to figure this out.
No, these guys, they are a mess, and this is hitting hard for them, and it's just going to be very interesting to see what they do next. And maybe they might just try to be quiet and just let this slide on by.
Hey, hold on. I didn't come up here to look cute. I thought I was talking. I was on mute. My bad. No, y'all the ones that look cute. Y'all the ones that's doing what's up. So I didn't come up here to look cute.
So what do you think about this? I mean,
y'all do what y'all do. I like what y'all do.
We're talking about the situation, crew, not us.
Well, you know.
Do you know the situation?
What situation?
Never mind, crew.
Tell me.
Crew.
The dude went overseas and got caught with an underage person.
How do you get caught with underage overseas? And overseas, the underage is so low that you might as well been stalking preschools over here.
Well, you know what the thing is, I think they can sit there and say that people overseas don't watch this stuff, but you can't tell me like absolutely nobody has the internet. So I feel like actually somebody saw the shit that they be saying, and so like they're kind of like on high alert and on the lookout, even though they're not really saying anything.
No, but how do you go overseas and get an underage girl?
You would have to ask them.
You could go get an overage girl overseas and be good. You can get your
I think with these guys, they know they don't really have anything to offer women their age, and a lot of women their age will see through their BS immediately. So that's why they do try to get the younger women who aren't as experienced, because so a lot of the guys in the manosphere, they probably wouldn't come talk to a Vonda because Vonda could see through their bullshit like a mile away, and they don't want that. So I think in their minds it would make sense for them to get somebody that's younger because they will require a lot less than somebody who is like
I'm like, all right, so look, if you're pushing 40, right, you should be able to get all girls between 25 and like 40, right?
You would think so.
If you're 30, you should get all college girls and up, right? If you're 22, maybe the high school girls, and up to your age, right? Or not even up to your age, because shit, the girls that's your age will be beyond you, But like, how the hell do you go to another country and get caught with an underage girl?
Because they're stupid.
Because it's a crime. That's why.
No, how do you go to another country to where it's a crime? What the fuck?
No, he actually didn't do this overseas. The actual crime that he got arrested for, that happened in Georgia, and he was on a run overseas.
Hiding over there,
really?
right?
Why is all this happening in Georgia? See, that's why I'm moving after I'm done with school, because there's too much craziness happening over here.
Yeah, he raped that little boy in Georgia. And then I guess he was out on bail and he jumped bail and he was on the run overseas.
Hey, peace to the chat. You guys hear me?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Peace, Don Cato. How are you?
Yeah, I was just sitting.
Lady Me.
Hi, how's it going? Hey, I was just sitting back listening to the stream, and I was just coming up to. I was hearing you guys talking about the information, and I heard that it was incorrect, and that's what I was coming up here to clarify that actually back in 2012, this same person was convicted once in 2012, and then again in something like 2015. After that is when he took off and has been basically doing videos on world travel. You know, so really, it's the main question there is one: how do you get a passport to exit the country or the country? And you know, I mean, all in all, you know, they're trying to say he was not. You know, everyone's claiming that they don't know him or they don't know of him, but he was still representing under their travel to all of these places, to DR and to other places overseas. So just the same by affiliation is something that they're advocating to do. And, you know, they got, like you guys said earlier, you know, this is a situation that they have to hold the L for.
So they picked him up and he's back here in the States. Does anybody know? They're rearresting him and he's back in the States.
Well, no one knows if he's back in the States already, but they are extraditing him. So they were in the process of bringing him from over there back here.
Hey, let me tell you how reckless this is, right? So I live in a college town, right?
Mm-hmm.
I live around a bunch of and the dirty, stinky, musty, you know, these white college girls, right? And they do everything. I mean, everything. They do everything, right? So it's like, well, this would be a man's dream. I don't fuck with them. I do not deal with them, right? I don't deal with them at all. And these are all legal age. They're buying the drinks. I meet them in the club and they're ready to go. And I'm hey, just write your number down and I'll holler at you when I holler at you. And I never holler at them. How the hell do you get caught in another country dealing with these fucking young ass girls?
Well, girl, they just said that's not what happened. They said he got caught in Georgia. Yeah, it happened in Georgia, but he was caught overseas.
Georgia is a country overseas.
Georgia in the U.S.
Okay, Georgia in the U.S. Okay, not the Georgia country.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it wasn't with a young woman. It was with a 10-year-old child that he had tied up in the trunk.
That shit.
Yeah, that's a little bit deeper. You know, a child, 10 years old, not, you know, underage, tied up in your trunk.
Hey, y'all, just make sure y'all put some money on my books. All right, send me some noodles because I might be locked up for a little bit. Because I'm finna go handle some shit.
I don't know what that meant, crew.
That means I'm going to jail. Put some money on my books. Send me my commissary.
Are you guilty?
No, I'm finna be guilty of taking care of this motherfucker you was just talking about.
So we'd have to take care of you because you would take care of him.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I'll protect you. I'll leave somebody in the streets to protect the rest of y'all while I'm locked up. But y'all buy me some noodles while I'm in there and take care of my family. But yeah, I'm taking care of y'all.
Okay.
We got you. If the go down goes down, crew, we got you.
Okay.
I don't know. Could y'all see me on the camera? I'm looking at it. I can see myself on the camera.
You in the dark.
I can see you.
Yeah. I want it to be in the dark, but y'all can see me, right? But y'all can't really see me, right?
Well, as long as you keep smiling, I can see your teeth. I can see your eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm a black ass nigga. No, but I'm working these things out, right? If y'all check my channel earlier, I got a new video card. I just built the computer in the last like 3 weeks, and then I just got the video card. So I was playing a video game on here earlier, and this thing is working. I mean, like working. I'm like, I was finna race somebody in a go-kart, and granddaddy left me the Bentley. Like, it's working.
Okay.
I got a question for you, Dame.
Yeah.
So, because we've talked about, these cis BIMs, quite a bit, and we're talking about this story. What if you were picked for jury duty? And this was the type of case it was. Do you think that you would be able to be fair and impartial? I mean, if the evidence did not, show that he did it, they didn't have the evidence to prove it, could you fairly, just not, convict him because there wasn't evidence there, the evidence based on the instruction that's given to you? Or do you think you'd be like, you know what, y'all said he did it, I believe he did it, that's that?
Well, I would probably try to scrutinize and pull every bit of evidence that they have. But I would have to. I guess I would have to go with evidence. Don't mean I don't think he's guilty. It just means the evidence is not showing it. I know it's a cop out, but it's the way I would probably go. But it'd probably have been safer for him to have gone to jail. Once he's out in the open, well, people do what they do. But yeah, I would probably stick with the evidence.
Well, here's the deal here on that. He was already convicted. The laws are different in every state. Some states you have a certain amount of time to turn yourself in. So he was already convicted. He just had to turn himself in.
So this is not going to court or anything. This is directly into jail. Plus, he added on to his sentences by running away.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I would ask y'all what y'all think about depending on the politics and who's in office at the time, right? Because some people might say, well, no, he's a fugitive and let the law track him down. And some people might say, if you elect the next person, like locally or gubernatorially, Well, no, that guy is, and I pardon him, and he's good. He should come to the governor's office, and he's okay. And let's
Yeah.
talk about what happened.
Yeah, but I think if he does, he got to be extradited to was it the country he was caught in Colombia because they trying to find evidence of him messing with the children in Colombia. I think it was Colombia. Was he in Colombia or the DR when they found him?
Oh, and you know what's bad about that, right?
Mhm.
When they say you playing with children, right?
Mhm.
Nobody ever wants to deal with you at all.
Uh-uh.
If they put that on you, you dealing with children. Yeah,
Yeah.
damn Frankie, you work at the church and then you messing with the church kids. Nobody's gonna want to deal with you at all,
Mhm.
right? Like it's like who wants to be associated with that? You know, even though you never did that, even once they put that on you, it's over with.
And not to mention, he's been splashed all over the news. So hey, wherever they got him at, the prisoner's gonna know him by sight by now. They're gonna probably have to put him in isolation.
Isolation don't even work in jail. It don't even work. Well, I don't know about prison. I do know about jail, right? Uh, if they put that on you and you in jail, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
It's over with. They're not messing with you at all. I mean, they got a hit out on you, and that's just because you can't be in there with them.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants a cellmate that's like that.
Yeah, that's usually why they don't tell what those guys are in there for.
We found out, like I was in there, and they found out that somebody was in there for that. Oh, he got ran off the deck so fast. And as soon as he got ran off the deck, the next deck that he got ran to, somebody else knew it and told that he got ran off the next deck. Like you can't live in jail. You can't even live in jail
Mm-hmm.
if you're of certain crimes, you know.
Yeah, that's probably why he's gonna have to be put in isolation.
Isolation doesn't help.
Okay, well then.
Anybody can get put in isolation, and then you'll be in isolation with the same motherfucker that's about to kill you.
Mm.
I'm telling you. Yeah, I'm telling you, Dang. It's that
Okay.
easy.
All right,
You know,
I'll take your word for it. I don't know.
if I say somebody did something to somebody, you know what I mean? Right. And I'm after this person that did something to somebody that we all love, right? I might say I did something, right? Then they're gonna put me in isolation. Well, no, they'll put me in jail first, right? And then while I'm in the regular jail, on the regular deck, I'll say, well, yeah, I did this to this, that, right? And then they're gonna have to put me in isolation because everybody on the deck gonna want to kill me, right?
Yeah.
So then guess what? Guess who they're gonna put me in isolation with? The motherfucker I'm trying to kill.
So they will put you in isolation. They would have to know that you had done something to be put in isolation.
Look. If dude is in isolation because of what he did, right?
Yeah.
What if I'm on deck with everybody, right? And I say on deck, like just chilling, cooking the noodles, and I say, "What you in here for?" Yeah, I'm in here for. They told me a 6-year-old. Guess what happens? I gotta go to isolation right now, right? Otherwise, it's gonna be a riot because nobody honors that at all, at all, at all, at all.
Yeah, but aren't you putting a target on your back by saying that you was with a 6-year-old?
Not if I finish the mission.
So you're saying you would lie about it just to get back there to be able to gain access to get them.
Indeed.
But
Yes.
that's not going to work, crew, because COs know what you're in there for. They're not going to take your word and you just say, oh, I
Who
did
do you
such and
think
such.
brings the weed into the goddamn jails?
That's another panel.
Okay.
Oh. No, they're not going to do that. You can't just say, oh,
That's why I like Zoom, because Zoom is this shit is it's coded up and everything. Like, no, Zoom, they're not listening to us. But damn it. Yes, that's what they do.
No,
do you know a Chicago Cook County jail guard got pregnant in the jail, in Cook County jail?
Yeah, I've heard of that happening. That's
how the hell do you think we smoke weed in there? And I'm not even one of them guys. I done smoke weed in there. I know how to make liquor. Like, that's not no illegal shit. I just save the apples and shit. You know what I mean? Say the apples, put some ketchup, little mustard, just that, put it in a garbage bag under my bed. Probably a week, turn into liquor. Simple. That's not illegal. But they bring weed into this motherfucker. It's niggas in there fucking the guards.
Yeah.
Chicago Cook County Jail. Oh my God. I swear to God, I'm glad I made it out of there. And I'm not even sure I made it out of there. And I made it out of the state. And I'm not sure I made it out of there yet.
Okay. Did he just get muffled off? Yeah, well, now that we answered all those questions, shall we move on? Okay, I don't know how we're gonna move on. Our topic is SISSYPHILES.
SISSYPHILES.
Yeah, that's the new name for them.
They're sissy pedophiles.
Oh, let me go find.
Yes, they will no longer be known as cis-bins, sissy-bins. They will be known as SISSYPHILES.
Nah, but you know, I'm thinking about it. Like, if I want to go look up some things on them, the only thing I can find is what they talk on YouTube, right? If you want to find some real dirt, you have to find it on the white guys, because you would never find it on the black people. Like the white guys, yeah, you can find that shit on them all day, every day. But you ain't gonna find no stories of no black people doing no dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, as far as I looked.
Well,
but let's do it on them white folks.
What, find the dumb crap they do?
Yep. Yeah, I think, man, Taz took my story, right? I did the wild shit, white on white shit. And Taz ran with that shit. Nah, I ain't mad about that shit, but like, goddamn it, Taz took my my white on white shit, and now
okay. Hey, we really getting off the topic now. Okay, We're on the Sissy Files. I'm sorry, I was a little had to take a
The
phone
Sissy
call.
Files is
Did
the
you say
same as
anything
the
about the
wild
Sissy
shit.
Files?
Sissy Files is the same as the wild shit. White on
No, it's
white
not.
crime is the
No,
same
no,
as
no.
Sissy Files because they're doing the same shit. White on white crime is for them to be sissies.
Mm-mm. Okay. Okay, so you want to look for the white cis bins. Who will be the white sissy bins and the white sissy files? Now, we're dealing with our black people right now, and we're disavowing ourselves with them just as they done with us. Y'all didn't want to be part of the black community. We're now glad you are not a part of the black community, because y'all all suspect now. Y'all are
No,
known and been branded as sissy files.
No,
We
I
don't want
just want
sissy
to say
files in
this.
our community.
I just want to say this, Dame. Even if they weren't like attacking us,
Mm-hmm.
even if they were for the whole time, they were pro-black and they were supporters. When
Mm-hmm.
it comes out that you're like involved in some type of pedophilia behavior,
Mm-hmm.
we're disowning you anyway. It's not like if they were not attacking us, we'd be supporting them. We do not support pedophiles. I don't care where you come from, what you represent.
Mm-hmm.
If
yeah,
you're a
you
pedophile,
cross the line. You cross
you're
that line,
out of
it's over with, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So we don't want to
I
put
can't do
that
it.
stigma that they were attacking us, and that's why we're throwing them away. No, that has nothing to do with
Mm-mm.
it. Pedophiles are. We're not associating with any pedophiles. I don't care what you represent.
Yeah. All right.
Now, I do want to make sure y'all get it clear. What is the difference between a pedo and an underage guy? You know what I mean? What's the difference, Nick? Vonda? What's the
What?
difference? A pedo. What's a pedo?
A pedophile is someone who molests or has sex or abuses a child.
Under what age?
What is a child? Is a child an 18-year-old?
No.
What is a child?
It's
What's the
different.
definition of a child?
They do have two different legal definitions, and I'm just trying to make sure you get it so that when we go after they ask, you know what I mean? We know what we're talking about, right?
Well, in legal terms, I don't know what the age is, but in this
So
specific
R. Kelly,
case, this
they getting him
child is 18
for
years old.
underage, right? They getting him for underage. He's not a pedophile, quote
Yes,
quote.
he is a pedophile.
No,
Sorry,
not
he's a
quote quote
pedophile.
per se. A pedophile is if you get somebody that's prepubescent.
Well, that's not.
Hello, what is 10 years old, crew?
I'm sorry?
What's 10 years old? A 10-year-old is a prepubescent child.
Depends on if they presented puberty. But yeah, no, I
They
get what
have
you're
Brother
they
saying.
are
Crew,
into
hold
puberty.
on. Let
Yeah,
me get
you're
this. Let me
getting
get
off
this.
into something
Look,
crazy. I don't know what that
here's
was
the thing.
about.
Here's the thing here. Okay. Basically, anyone under the age of 18. If you're a grown ass man, I don't care what age it is under the age of 18.
Thank you, Dante.
If you're 25, you still shouldn't be messing with anyone under the age of 18. Plain and simple.
Hey, I
I'm
agree
not
with
going to
you.
try and make any
I swear,
leeways. I'm not trying to make
if
any
you're 25,
avocations for it.
you don't need to deal with nobody under 20. You know what I mean? Like keep it within 5 years. Maybe as you get older, maybe it can be 6 years, or you know what I mean? Spread that out. But you definitely don't need to be hanging around, lurking around the high schools. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You definitely don't need to be, like the fuck. You're in graduate school. Why the hell are you hanging around the regular side of the college? With all the freshmen and the juniors. Fuck is you doing over there? You was a whole entire grown 40, 50-year-old. Like, why are you over there? Like, You can like having them around. You can like, you know what I mean? Have lunch with them or whatever. But damn, don't do that shit. You know better. You're grown. You're better than that. And you know.
Well, there is a bunch of them out there that want to believe that they are grown too at what 15, 16. The moment they have a cycle, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's why they harp on the legal age, which depending on your state could be anywhere from 12 to 18 or
Yeah, it is states that you can get married in 14 if you're pregnant.
mhm. Yeah. So there is a whole bunch of them of graduate age, of old men age that are going towards the younger women, the freshmen and the sophomores of college, because they are, how should I put it? I don't want to say naive, but let's just say they are less experienced, so they don't see through the okey doke as quickly. They don't know the questions to ask. They just happy to be out. Hmm. Okay.
Hey,
Which is.
damn. Look,
Hmm.
look. I'm finna be 39 next month, right?
Hmm.
I'm not dealing with no goddamn 22-year-old, no 20-year-old, you know what I mean? That's in
Hmm.
college. No, this, that. No, no, no. You better be 30. You better know how to run life. You better know, like, that's too much. I'm not finna raise my wife. You get me?
I hope not.
You get me?
Yeah. Yep. But there's a whole bunch out there that do want to raise their wife. They want them young and hopefully untouched, or they want them to be able to run game on them.
But to me, it's stupid, right? Because if you get
Or
you a
they
girl
got the
that,
weird impression that they can train their wife into being what they want them to be.
no, but here's my thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's why would you do that? And the first thing is, if you actually, the only way you can train them that well is if you love them that well, right? And if you love them that well, you wouldn't even make them be with you.
Mm-hmm.
You would train them and say, okay, now go find what you can find, you know?
Okay. First
And
of all, if you're
you'll be
not
the best
marrying
man
them, you
at a
shouldn't be
wedding. And
messing with
shit.
them at
Like,
all.
what the fuck is
You
that?
can't train a woman to be with another man. The man that
Yes,
she's meant
you
to be
can.
with has
Oh,
to
yes, you can, Jane. Yes, you
mhm.
can.
No, you can't. You can
Yes,
train
you,
them to you, but not to another man.
well, not another particular man.
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that, but I
Okay.
would say, yeah, you can. If you got a girl around you and you love that girl around you, but not sexually like that, like you got your own
Oh, you mean your daughter? Okay. Well, yeah.
or my
Yeah.
sister, or you know what I mean,
A niece.
cousin, shit like that.
Hmm.
Then you can train them. Like, all right, so this is what the dudes want, and then
Hmm.
you can say, okay, well, this, that, this, that, this, that,
Hmm.
and everything will be okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
She said, yeah, no.
No, yes and no.
No, I
So I
said,
said
yeah, no.
I would say
yes.
no, unless you're planning on giving your child away to in an arranged marriage.
Marriage. Mm-mm.
You're not gonna be, telling her how to be a wife. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
The only thing you could do is tell her how to avoid the no good men that just wants her for her body and not as a wife or a relationship. That's the most you can do. You know, try to school her on what kind of guys to avoid. Listen for, what questions to ask, and it still would not be 100%. Yeah, but you would not be training her to be a husband, because you don't know what kind of man her husband is, or the man that she chooses to be her husband, and he might want something completely different from what you think that he would want.
Well, you got to train her how to think what type of husband she should want.
Hmm. I'm I see how that working for you.
Did that trigger you, Dane? No, I'm just
Mhm.
messing.
No, no, it's just that okay, all guys think that they can they can train a girl, a woman into what to avoid, what to look for.
Hey,
And
Dane.
there's always going to be somebody or some dude that's going to slip past all the stuff you told them about, or they present
Dane. Hey,
themselves
Dane.
aware and
Dane.
favorably
Dane.
until something else happens that showed them that show you the true colors.
Dane.
Huh?
Dane. I probably shouldn't be talking to you like this on air. Um, I got a daughter, right?
Mhm.
And I've talked to you about her, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I think you're correct. I
Okay.
can't, I can't, no matter what I do to my daughter, I can't, you know, control her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
nope. You can give her the tools and sprinkle her with knowledge on how the man's mind works so that she can protect herself. But you can't
Yeah.
make her do anything.
Mhm.
Yeah, but she thinks she Catwoman right now.
Huh.
I'm like, oh shit.
Okay.
But she know
But
better.
with that being said, just because you can't make your child do something, you don't have to let them know that you can't really make them do nothing.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There has to be that, that fear or that unknown, like, oh, what's he gonna do? But if she know he ain't gonna do nothing.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. All right, I can't spank you. You're too old for me to spank you, right? But guess
Mhm.
who's not getting the keys to the car? You know, guess who's not going out tonight? You know, shit like that.
Guess who's gonna get? Oh, well, I'm not going
No,
To say, dang.
and like Run With It said, I ain't even telling her that when she come ask for what keys. You know, like some people can't get on panels. What link?
there.
It's where what link? No, well, how come everybody on the bill? Well, I guess. What link? You know,
Yeah.
that's how in the what was that? That's how in the I guess it's the MySpace. Yeah, we'll all meet up in MySpace. I'm done, y'all. Y'all go ahead.
Okay, Don, go ahead.
Who?
Don.
All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, y'all. Had some things to take care of. I am on the road, so I had some issues to deal with. They are over with
No,
now.
no problem, Max.
Yeah, I've been listening to the conversation. Interesting stuff.
Hey, Max, I had to interrupt you.
What's that?
Uh, because I would like to have a running theme that I always interrupt you when you're talking.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, well, you don't have to. I mean, we already know that.
Yeah, but all right, go ahead.
No, it's just. All right, everybody. Hold on. Okay, okay, we getting ready to shut it down. I got to get to work in the morning. Um, thanks, Frankie, for filling in for me. Doing a great job. I appreciate everybody coming on the panel. Thanks to everybody in the chat for tuning in, and hopefully we can put this sissy files nonsense behind us. Remember, don't let them in our spaces. They don't deserve to be around black people anymore, as far as I'm concerned. All right, anybody got any closing remarks before we get out of here?
I say stall them out, freeze them out, keep them over there.
And stop letting them on your panel, Max, please.
Oh no, they done over here, bro. If we even see anything or even hear anything look like a sissy bill, we cutting heads off.
Yeah,
They don't get to comment over here. They don't get to come over here. They don't even get to make one word in here. Not one word.
So it's
Hey,
Smack Patrol season on the Sissy Files.
Hey, I'm finna put some Harley Quinn clips, right? Because that's what that movie was about, emasculating men. I'm finna pull some clips out of there, like
All right, well, we'll probably do a show on that. All right, everybody, thanks for coming in and tuning into the MaXiMuM OveRDRivE. Remember, we got Ladies Night coming up Saturday nights. You got me and Dane Frankie hosting the Quiet Drive. The OveRDRivE will be back sometime this week. I'm not sure, but we will be broadcasting again next week. Also, be on the lookout for some new shows coming up on the Ebony Star Network. We will be airing some new shows shortly. So as soon as that information is available, we'll start broadcasting it, everybody. Thank everybody for showing up and representing the chat. And thank everybody for all the support. And I just want to say peace, power, and unity to everybody.
Peace, power, and unity, MaXiMuM. Peace, you guys.
All right. Yeah, night, y'all.
Peace, y'all.
heard this